Good morning, student. Today we teach about different categories of computing device and operating system for them. Supercomputer, the largest and most power computer built are known as supercomputers. These are computers that can perform millions of billions of floating points operation per second. For example, in November 2011, the K supercomputer of Japan became the first supercomputer in the world to be able to perform 10 petaflops FLOPS floating point operation per second. India is one of the few countries in the world to have developed her own supercomputers. Such computers are used on some of the most complex and computation intensive problems in the world like weather forecasting, nu- nuclear test, simulation, modulation, modeling, etc. They utilize the power of thousands of processes connected using very high speed channels and working on a simple problem in parallel to achieve very high speed. The most critical aspect for an operating system for a supercomputer are performance as well as distribution and coordination of both data and computation among the thousands of processors. Next, mainframe computers. The next class of computers is called mainframe computers. These are used in government and corporate environments where, apart from high performance, a very high level of reliability and compatibility with existing mainframe-based software are key assets. They very high level of reliability and availability are achieved by providing multiple components for almost very aspect of the machine, so that if one component fails, another identical components can take on its responsibility and the computer continues working without a high heat CPUs all the way down to power supplies and even cooling fans. This makes this machine run continuously for years and years without any problems. Example operating system are IBM Z operating system and Linux variants. Next, server computers. Server computers are powerful computers that provide some computing or storage service to a large number of client computers. The critical aspect for these computers are performance, reliability, compatibility with already existing software and scalability, the ability to incrementally increase performance as and when needed by adding components rather than replacing the whole computers. These computers most commonly use Unix or Linux as their operating system. Some also use a Microsoft Windows Server operating system. High-end workstation. High-end workstations are computers used for demanding scientific computing as well as multimedia applications like special effects in movies, making animated movies, 3D modeling computers, aided design, etc. For a large number of user friend lines is a very important asset. Subsequently, the operating system in use are Microsoft Windows Family Operating System, the Operating System X operating system, and Linux. All three provide rich graphical user interface. Smartphones and tablets. Tablets PCs are a hybrid between the smartphones and personal computers. However, with increasing processing power and memory, specialized versions of PC operating systems have now become the most popular choice for smartphones and tablets. Example include Google Android and Apple's operating system, Linux and Unix, and Microsoft Windows Phone's OS operating system. Variants of full-scale Linux for use on such devices are currently under development. A convergence of operating system for touchscreen based smartphones, tablets, and ultra portable devices and operating systems for mainstream personal computers. GNOME 3 or Unity interface have started the process by redesigning their interface for touch input. Embedded system. Even phones are not the smallest computers on the planet. There are hundreds of millions of Unity computers embedded in places, from industrial machines to car engines, from TV set top boxes and DVD players to washing machines and microwave ovens. They are hidden everywhere. These computers are programmed for special purpose tasks. They typically have little or no user interface. They get their input from a variety of sensors in the form of electrical signal. Process the input and send output in the form of electrical signal to to actuators that may achieve active some physical actions in the machine. They have extremely severe extremely severe constraints on all resources, including processing power, memory, and most importantly, price. But the software for this embedded system is developed on PC and it is very difficult to simulate the real time behavior of the environment on the PC. So, testing the software for correspondence is very difficult. Embedded system professionals use specialized tools for their work. The usage of embedded system is growing at a rapid page. The operating system used include QNX and RT Linux. Category of mobile phones. A mobile phone that is only a mobile phone and not much more is called a basic mobile phone. A smartphone or a tablet is actually a small computer and function as a combination of a phone, a personal digital assistant providing security like functions with scheduling memes and notes to do list, meeting reminders, access to office document, messaging service, or instant email notification, etc., and a portable entertainment hub. However, with improvement in technology. Next, what is an Android? An Android is a open and free open source operating system for smartphones that is being developed by the Open Handset Alliance. Android is slightly modified version of the Linux kernel. It is designed to support the diverse set of devices. Even though the list of devices running Android includes watch phones with small screens and only numeric or keyboards, touch screen phones, mid-size tablets, computers, TVs, and even microwave ovens. The operating system is primarily designed to provide a rich and attractive user experience and a large number of small software applications for smartphones and tablets computers. Key features of Android. Android provides several features and benefits as a smartphones and tablets operating system. It is free and open source and it is not tied to one particular device maker. Because of competition among the manufacturers, prices and are relatively lower and companies constantly try to add new features to their device. It provides an attractive user interface and rich multimedia support. It has support for accessing and controlling almost all hardware features of the latest smartphones and tablets, like touchscreen with multi-touch phone location information, motion sensors, wireless networking, Wi-Fi, voice and telephony, text messaging, internet access, listening to pod, podcasts, watching webcast and live TV programs, camera, microphones and speakers, etc. Not only from the built-in applications but also from third-party applications and our own applications. 3G and 4G make it possible to make video calls where the parties can see each other. The availability of positioning information and information rich worldwide makes it possible to create location direction in an unknown city, both in the form of a map as well as voice guidance like now turn left, lead you to restaurant when you are hungry. Show you the nearest bank branch or ATM when you need some cash. Then take you the nearest shopping mall so you can use up to that cash. Tell you when one of your friends is by chance in the same area at that time so you may meet them and finally show you the bus railway metro route on the map along with the schedule and guide you to the nearest station when you are ready to leave the city. You may use your phone network or public home wireless network to access the internet. Using Bluetooth, you may exchange files with another phone or laptop. Connect a headset, hand-free set or a keyboard with your phones, etc. Using NFC, you may exchange con- contact contacts, visiting cards or files, or make payment by simply waving your phone at another device. Access to the camera enables, enables applications that allow you to take a picture and upload it to a social networking. Android as an operating system in split of the seemingly large difference operating system for mobile phones. They perform similar functions. The biggest advantage Android enjoys is that it is backed by search gained Google. It already has large number of programmers developing apps for the platform and hundreds of thousands of apps have already been developed for it, including apps for various phone related functions, internet surfing, email, chat, social networking, photo editing, simple and highly 2D and 3D games, etc. Android as an sorry, the tablets presently have 7-inch or 10-inch touch screen and therefore are comfortable to work with. They provide almost all features for users which are available on normal PC or laptop. However, the challenges faced by the mobile phone's operating system is a resource constrained environment, smaller screen, less processing power, less memory, and the need to conserve a battery power. Need to support different set of input output device and far greater version in the hardware.